Hello everybody, today we are going to look at my winter sale recommendation list. So without further ado, let's get on to it. First it's gonna be Balatro. You most likely know this game. Right now it's for a very small sale, but it's still one of the best games of this year. Very addictive and very fun. It takes the game of poker and makes it into a roguelike, and it's really super fun. Very addictive game. I have it on my phone. I would suggest to not have it on your phone because it's too addictive. Please just save yourself. But it's really fun. I mostly play it on my Switch Lite because it's just lighter weight. Then we have Blue Revolver, which is an indie shoot 'em up game. I really like this game. I have played for an hour, and here in these kind of games you cannot really say that even if I had 10 hours, unless you try to go for score, you're not going to see huge things difference. This game also received an update, and it was really good. They added new characters, they added new ships and new things for the ships, and they also added 120 Hz support, so everything is smooth. And they also added co-op. So before didn't have that, and now it's really fun when you're playing with other people. And yeah, I think that this is one of the best games out there, especially for indie shoot 'em ups. So this is fantastic. Okay, so let's go to the next game. It's Castlevania Advance Collection. If you have watched this channel, you know how I feel about Castlevania. I own all these games as well on everything, pretty much whatever it was, physical, digital. Whenever they go up, I just get these games because I love GBA Castlevania. This Circle of the Moon is my least favorite, but everything else I love it. And this is a very well made collection. It goes for $10 US, 15 Australian, and yeah, it's pretty fair price. You can definitely find it even lower on other places, but right here it's gonna be in Steam, gonna be for that much. Then we have Castlevania Dominus Collection, which is the DS games, and in my opinion is probably the better collection. It has amazing games and they have made them really well. And it's right now for 29 Australian, which is like $20 US. And it has everything and some unique things like an arcade game that did not exist anywhere before except arcades in Japan. All the games are very playable on the SteamDeck that I'm showing here. There is no problem with performance whatsoever. So if there is anything specific that I'm gonna say it. Chained Echoes is one of the best non-JRPG, not made in Japan, RPG games, but it's really good. I have finished this on PS5, but also I wanna finish it here too as well, so I got it recently on a sale, and it's really good. It plays fantastic on the deck, and they also announced that there's gonna come a DLC. If you have played this game, you know that this is a fantastic experience, and please give it a try. It is on sale right now and it's for 30%. It doesn't go too much on sale. You can try to find key from other places for this, but I believe that you should support the developer for this game, because for the price that this game is just too low. I'm not gonna lie, even full price, this game is fantastic. It is charming, the story is engaging, and all of these things were made from one person, which I think the only thing that this person didn't make by himself was the music. That is the only thing that I'm aware of that was not made by himself, and definitely you should just give it a go if you can. It's one of the best effort solo developer games. I'm not sure it has the recognition that it needs, because this game is just too good, and I'm so happy that they also planning to make a DLC, I'm gonna definitely support it. So let's go back now and see what else we have here. Death Stranding. Now, Death Stranding, I have played it for 8 hours. I would say that this is a fine experience on the Steam Deck. If possible, definitely I would say stream it from somewhere if you can, but if you cannot and you only have a Steam Deck, this is fine. And it's for a fine price, 27 Australian dollars, almost $20. I think this price is pretty fine, and with soon coming the next game, I think it's a good opportunity to give it a try if you have never tried it. Because for me, I always thought that this game was garbage because everyone was saying it's garbage, and that was a mistake. This game is actually pretty okay. As long as you don't rush yourself to finish it, it is a pretty okay game. Next, we have Eiyuden Chronicles. I have made videos for this game before, but they were focused on the Switch. But because I saw no Switch version getting better and better, I thought it's better to just get it here on the Steam Deck, and I did, and it plays very well. It's a big JRPG. The only problems that it had, it was not very well configured for the Switch. So for the Steam Deck, it runs completely fine, and I really enjoy it. I haven't played it too much, but eventually I will get back to it. One of the things that was turning me away, even when I bought it, was that at the start it was like 50 gigabytes, this game. And you're like, come on man, 50 gigabytes for a sprite-based game, what are we doing here? And then now they have improved it. Now it needs way less space, so you can definitely have way more relaxation around that part. Because for me, if you're on Steam Deck, even with 2 terabytes, sometimes I don't want to install too many things, and I was like, it just seemed ridiculous that a sprite-based game was 50 gigabytes. But now they have done better job at it. It is definitely way better. So next, what we have here is going to be Fate Extella. This is something that I got recently. I had it on the Switch, and I got it because I saw the performance on the Steam Deck is 60 FPS, doesn't really move at all. It's around, I would say, $11 to $12, maybe. It's 17 Australian, probably $11. And it's pretty good games. It's a Muso game, and it plays like really good. It has a unique experience around like the story and stuff. If you know from the Fate universe, this is definitely something that you will want to check out. Pretty good games. I won't say that they are terribly configured for PC, because these were made, I think, if I'm not wrong, these first were made for PS Vita, so that's why they have like low textures and stuff. When you see it around here, they don't really have like really high textures, but they play fantastic on the Steam Deck. So 60 FPS on smaller screen, this looks fantastic, and it's only 5 gigabytes. Then we go to the next one, which also costs the same, on 17 Australian, which is like 11 US dollars. I think this is the better game overall, and it's a sequel of the previous game, and it plays pretty well. So pretty good for that over there as well. And then we have the newer one, which is Fate Samurai Remnant. Now with this game, I had some issues when I was starting it with record on the Steam Deck. And this is something you should know, because I got a heart attack. Sometimes, I don't know why, but the whole screen seemed like it glitched, like my Steam Deck got bricked, but it was just the recording was causing a glitch on the screen, like it was the pixels were burning or something. I'm not sure exactly how to describe it. I didn't take a picture of it because I immediately forced restart on the Steam Deck. And it was not responding at all. So if you play this game on the Steam Deck, turn off recording. And I will say this for all the Muso games that you're gonna see here because they're all from the same company, just to be safe, to not get any kind of spook out of this, because I got spooked today, and before it was working fine, but recording didn't exist. So yeah, this is a great game overall. It has a demo, you can try it out, and it's still a little bit steep on the price, but if you want all the content, you can get it for $80, which I think is kind of a fair price. The thing is, you can find the base game a little bit cheaper, but you cannot find the deluxe version as good as this. So if you want all the content, because they have a season pass, and the season pass is quite chunky, it has a lot of stuff. So yeah, as you see here, Gilgamesh, and the setting here is in general really good. The game plays really well on the Steam Deck. You can limit it to kind of play on 60 FPS if you want, or 45 to save some battery. You kind of have to do some tweaks around it. I will suggest the Steam Deck gaming video, specifically talking about performance on this. I don't really need to make a video for this game because someone already made a really good video for it. So if you want to check it out, check out Steam Deck Gaming, and they have talked about this game, and it's really good. So yeah, if you want to try it out, they have a small demo that you can try out and see the performance for yourself, and then the full game is around this much, which is fine. I really love the Fate franchise, so if you're someone like me, definitely you should give it a go. It has an original story, but you see a lot of characters that you already know, and if you know anything about Fate, it's all about the heroes and stuff, because I really love mythology, and it is a fine thing to have. Then we go for Gundam Breaker 4, which was one of my favorite games this year. I had a lot of fun with it. I didn't finish it, but I had a lot of fun with it, and you can really explore your creativity here, because you can make a lot of things. Definitely on PC you can have mods as well, as you saw in some pictures, but overall for me was that you can kind of create finally whatever you want, because some other games had some weird things, and other games of the Gundam Breaker series, which is like kind of like Muso games, they didn't really come to PC, but now this time they came to PC and the Switch, and it performs really well on the Steam Deck, and it looks fantastic. It plays on max settings, you don't even have to configure anything. The sale here is for 20%, but I'm pretty sure you can find the sale even better on some other places, in some other key sites, and when I say key sites I mean like legit key sites. So yeah, you can try to find some better deals over there. I have played it for like 8 hours. I haven't really finished it, but it was really good time. And you like Gundam, if you like the concept of Gunpla, that you're making your own unique kind of thing, this is definitely something really fun, and that you should check it out, because I really like that the boss is the most. The normal combat did not really move me, but the bosses felt really fun, and it feels good when you're getting those S ranks. Now we are going back here. Gunvein. This is one of the best, probably the best, in the shoot 'em up game. It feels very reminiscing to other shoot 'em ups, mostly cave games like Dodonpachi, and it feels like very good to play. I really like this game. I have it for a long time on the Switch, but I want to get it on the Steam Deck as well, and I got it recently. Something that you have to note, that this game, you may want to get it in this sale, because it doesn't really go on sale. So most games that I have sold almost always go on sale, except the Fate, Extella games, and Death Stranding, and this game. This game, I had it for a long time on my radar. It's definitely worth even full price, but because I already had it, there was no way that I will pay full price for this again. Even though I believe it's worth it, I just, sometimes you just don't want to pay full price. So yeah, it is pretty fun, and one of the best games definitely for this kind of thing. It even has a really good tutorial that teaches you concepts on how to play these games. Because I think when I started playing this genre, the problem was you do not really have too many resources. It was like trying to play older arcade games. People that played those games already know the stuff and they assume that everyone does, but in reality, these games are quite hard to get into because they actually need a lot of skill. It's not easy to play these games and understand what is going on, because you can just keep pressing continue and finish the game. But if you want to actually do achievements like finish the game in one go without dying more than your one credit, it definitely is not something easy, and this game is hard. So if you want to try it out, definitely there is a demo and you can see for yourself if you like the difficulty. It is definitely a good opportunity now with the sale, because usually it's not on sale. So yeah, give it a go. No surprises at all. It plays fantastic on the Steam Deck. No problems at all, even docked on the Steam Deck. Next we have Hades. Now this is a little bit special because it is an early access, but it has so much content that I'm pretty sure most people think that it's kind of like a full game already. And it plays really well. It's a different. If you played the first game, this is a little bit different. You play as the previous character's sister. I really love it because it's about Greek mythology, and it's something that I love to explore a lot in games, and I'm very grateful that they're exploring this setting. Overall, plays fantastic on the Steam Deck, even 90 FPS. You don't have to worry about anything. It just plays fantastic. So perfect for the Steam Deck. Another game here, and this is gonna be for both Judgment games. It is running very good on the Steam Deck. No problems whatsoever. You can have it running at 40 or 30 FPS to save battery. I am not sure if you can reach 60 all the time, but it plays really well even on 45 FPS. Even when it's a beat 'em up, this game specifically doesn't really have anything tied to the frame rate, so you won't really see slowdowns. And this is more like the Yakuza, but you are a detective here, and it's very much based, it's very built up on the story. It's on the same universe as Yakuza, and in some Yakuza games you also see some of characters here as cameo on those games. The only sad part about this series is that now it has come to an end, because the main character here just kind of wanted to move on and not work anymore for this product, and because they're using his likeness and his voice, they felt that they cannot really continue without the actor of this. I don't know if there is any other issues. This is the only reason that I know why people were and it's kind of sad, because this game is actually really fun and it's only $10, and the second game as well is really good. I have a lot of fun with playing them on PS4, but they are locked on 30 FPS. So definitely this would be a better thing to explore on the Steam Deck, because it plays way better than the PlayStation 4 version. And you cannot really upgrade the PS4 version to PS5. It's not for free, you have to re-buy the game. So if you are into that, this is definitely the time to just get it on PC and be done with it, to have it future-proof. Sorry for that. Then we have Like a Dragon Infinite. I have played this game a lot on the Steam Deck, streaming from PC on the Steam Deck as well sometimes for better graphics and lower battery usage. It is a very good price. You don't need Ultimate Editions or anything like that. This is content complete, so 50 Australian dollars, 57, which is kind of like 35 US dollars. Actually, no, it should be less than 35 US dollars. So it's around $30. and this is pretty good price for this kind of game. You can get of this game more like 100 plus hours, so this is definitely a good thing. And if you want to play Yakuza in general, all of them play well on the Steam Deck as far as I know, and they have bundles that you can even get less steep prices for the game. So you see here, this was this much, this was this much, and yeah, I cannot see the price because I own them both, but yeah, you have some bundles and you can save money with this if you want to start with this, or if you want to start with the other games as well. Very cinematic, a lot of good stuff happening here, but this is different. It's not a beat 'em up anymore. It's specifically a game about JRPG, more like JRPG, Dragon Quest. Finally, if you have this game, you can finally put some hours. I bought this game and I had 1 hour only inside because no one was playing. And now with the Maximilian dude that made the mod with the guys, definitely it's worth. I would say that you can get it and it's pretty fun. The new mod that they have made for this game is pretty good. But if you play it for standalone, I will not recommend it at all. You will need to have the mod. So on consoles, don't buy this game because no one is playing it and there's nothing really to do. But if you're on PC, you can play the new mod that was made for this. And it plays pretty good on the Steam Deck with the mod as well. No problems whatsoever. There are many videos out there that you can check out. Okami HD. The only thing I didn't like, it feels like the space required is a little bit high, but outside of that, everything else is fantastic. The price is really low. It's less than $5 USD, and it plays fantastic. Like on the Steam Deck, OLED especially, it plays and looks fantastic. If you don't even wanna, like, even if you wanted to emulate it to save some bucks, it's just $5. You can definitely do it and play this game with all its perks on the HD version. Then we have One Piece Pirate Warriors 3. This game, for this much content that it has, it is amazing that it's only $7. I would recommend if you get this game, just get this one. It's less than $5. You can get hundreds of hours in there, and it plays up to the Dressrosa arc. So if you know about One Piece, I think playing this game you can get your favorite moments and be in the game as well. The game looks really great, and the same with the next game as well. Like the art style they're going on here looks very much like the anime. You feel like you are in the world there, and Musou games are very fun, and this one is no different. It feels very fun to play, and everything looks and plays really well, smoothly on the Steam Deck. Don't forget, it's the same as I said for the Fate games. If you play this game, turn off Steam recording, because you may also get the glitch screen and it feels like your Steam Deck is bricked. So yeah, do not get any issues like that for this game as well. Turn off the recording if you get it for the Steam Deck. Definitely one of the best content wise, how much you pay and how much you get. This is probably the winner out of everything. And then we have Pirate Warriors 4. Now this game, don't let it trick you. It says 26 gigabytes, but when you put it on the Steam Deck, it has so much shader cache that it eats like another 24 gigabytes. So the real space needed for this game is 50 gigabytes. You need the shader cache, and I have seen that was a problem before, but as far as I have played so far, it doesn't grow bigger anymore. So this game now, before it was not configured, it was not verified for Steam Deck, but now it is. It plays silky smooth on around. Sometimes it can reach 60, but in my experience it's better to have it on 45 FPS and just enjoy the game. But if you want 60, I think it may be possible, but I like the visual as it was, and you can turn VSync off, which is not very common for this kind of games. They usually don't have that option on. So when you turn VSync off, you can put whatever frame rate you want and it won't slow down. So it feels very good when you're playing on the Steam Deck. and I was enjoying it a lot. 45 FPS locked, and it was very, very fun. Very, very fun. Now for the price, I'm not sure if I showed. Yeah, I didn't show the price. So let's go for the price here. Now we have various degrees. You can have it for $10, for $15, and you can have it for I think like it's around $25 USD. This one has everything. I would recommend getting this if you want to get into it, or if you want to buy the third one first, see if you like it, and then you get this one. I will definitely say go for the Ultimate Edition, because if you try to buy separately things, you're gonna end up paying for way more. So this is definitely a good deal, because you get everything. And you can get it a little bit cheaper on some other places for like maybe even less than $1 difference. So better get it on the Steam, and if you don't like the game, you can always refund it. For me, I find it very fun so far, and this one reaches up to the Wano Kingdom arc, and I think it even finishes it because it has Gear 5. Gear 5? No, Gear 6, I'm not sure the name, what it is anymore, I forgot. I haven't watched One Piece for so long. I stopped watching at the start of Wano, and I think this game gonna bring me up to speed with what is happening right now. So I'm gonna play this game and hopefully catch up to without watching 1000 episodes, and catch up to the important points with this one. And it's a Musou game, so if you don't like that kind of thing, I don't think that you're gonna like this game. But I think it fits really, really well with how this game portraits itself, and everything, like how it looks and how the anime is. That it literally is like a Musou game in the anime as well, with how easy they defeat huge amounts of people. So yeah, definitely this is gonna be a very, very fun game for you as well. You may want to wait more if you want like huge price drops, but I think this is kind of the best you're gonna get for a while, until the next one coming up. Just like the Pirates 3, it was similar situation. I waited for a long time and I got it. Then we have Path of Exile 2. I have 25 hours here, and I have like another 80 hours on PS5. This game is definitely better on PC, I would say. On the Steam Deck, if you buy it only for the Steam Deck, I do not recommend it. I do not recommend it if you buy it only for the Steam Deck, but if you buy it and you stream it from your own PC, or you use something else that can stream it for better quality, definitely gonna be better. Because raw on the Steam Deck, yeah, you're gonna play the first act, gonna be fine, and then you're gonna play the second act, and things gonna get worse and worse the more you go on, because the monster density gonna get higher and higher, and it's not really a great look. Then we have Stardew Valley. Now this is fantastic, but in this situation I would actually, if you have a Switch, I would recommend you get it on the Switch. And it's the only game that I would recommend getting on the Switch, because this game has a co-op split screen on the Steam Deck. I don't think it has this mode on the Steam Deck or on PC in general. So if you want to play split screen and not have two different devices, then I would suggest let's do that. Otherwise, if you want to play with someone online, and if you play with your partner or anything and you play on different devices, this is completely fine. You can play on your device and they on them, and you can enjoy the game however you want. Pretty good sale for what it is there. It's like $7 US, $6 US, and it plays very good on the Steam Deck, obviously, for a long time. So you can have a long period of time of playing this game. Then we have Tales of Berseria, which shows that it's not playable, but it is playable, and it's only like less than $5. It is fantastic game, a lot of good gameplay. As I said, it shows that it is unsupported, but that's not the case. It plays completely fine with me, and I had zero issues playing this game. Then we have Touhou Artificial Dream in Arcadia. This is a really fun game. I have played it before, and it's only $1 Australian. It's like 50 cents, like so cheap. Like you cannot really not get it. I was waiting to get this game for a long time, but now definitely I can say that this is easily worth the amount of money that you can pay. If you like Shin Megami Tensei and games like that, like older Shin Megami Tensei, this is what they're trying to do here, and they do it well. If you like Touhou characters, if you know anything what it is, or like you can check it out what it is. I'm not gonna explain what it is, but yeah, like this is kind of like a different take on SMT, and the person has done amazing work with pixel art and the gameplay. Definitely super worth for $1, like less than $1 USD. Then we have the only fighting game other than Marvel vs. Capcom that I put here, and it's Under Night In-Birth. This game is really fun, and I will definitely recommend it. It's right now for 50%. If you didn't buy this game early, you will have to buy the DLCs. At the start they were giving it for free, so now you kind of have to buy it. So it's best to get the deluxe version if you get this. Although it kind of seems like a little bit too expensive, so maybe get the base game, and since they don't really have anything else right now. Yeah, by the way, it's also unsupported, but the only thing it doesn't support is just the start of the game, which is just the movie. Everything else plays completely fine. There is zero problems, even online, completely good with rollback netcode. It plays fantastic. I had zero issues with this game. The only thing you may encounter is that it may not have too many people online, so you may have to go on a Discord. But I wanted to showcase this game because Friendspread makes really good games, but they're not really well known. So if you want to give it a try for this anime fighting game, it is very, very fun. You can definitely have a lot of skilled things to do and enjoy yourself. It has a lot of stuff going on with it. I could gas for this game, but right now I don't feel like it in general. I have talked too much. And let's go to almost finish this video with the last two games that I have in mind. It's Vanquish first, and it plays fantastic on the Steam Deck. You can have it 45 or 60 FPS. Lock, no problem whatsoever. It's like less than $5 USD, and you can have the bundle as well for $10. Vanquish and Bayonetta 1. That's what I bought at the time, so it is really, really good. But Vanquish is one of the best shooter games out there. And it has really okay story, but overall the thing that gets you going is the adrenaline on the combat. This guy that made the games back then for Platinum, this guy is a genius. Like this game should have more recognition for what it did, and it plays fantastic. And it plays fantastic even on the console, so it's not just here. Really, really good. Okay, and then the last game we have is from the creators of Hayabusa and in general Ninja Gaiden, the 3D games. I think his name was Itagaki. I hope it don't butcher it. It's for less than $10, and it's a really, really fun game. Now, a lot of people don't really maybe they don't like the visuals and stuff. Sure, it's not the most appealing game. But the gameplay on this game, the way that you have to mix covering up, using your blade, using your gun, and do it without hopefully without getting hit, like to challenge yourself and stuff like this, it just is fantastic. I think it's really, really fun, and if you can beat the whole game in one go, it feels really good. So definitely this game has advanced stuff like guard cancelling and stuff like that. It has a lot of stuff that doesn't tell you, that speed up the combat a lot. So if you want to check out more information about that, you can check the Electric Underground. He has made a fantastic series of videos about this game, and when you understand how it works, it is really fun, and I suggest it. for anyone that wants it, especially for this price. It's really, really low and plays fantastic on the Steam Deck. So yeah, those are my recommendations for this sale. Whatever fits your boat. Is it indie games? Is it kind of AAA games? Older or newer AAA games? We have everything here. So yeah, I hope this was kind of satisfactory for people out there, and yeah, enjoy your day. See you next time.